Greetings, Earthlings. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, healings, predictions, spirit guides, past lives, future timelines, pet healing, psychic mediumship, home clearing, and more. Welcome to Viviane. Viviane's here. Woo!
Hi everyone, hope you're having a great Thursday. Just really lovely to see you all here.
And yeah, welcome everyone. Let us know if you're wearing a black t-shirt or top. It seems to be our accidental, maybe slightly intentional um,
Yes.
a dress code today. And I have a fun fact now. I don't know how this is really going to affect our live streams, but previously, whenever I went beep boop like that, I would have to
Mm-hmm.
see me reach over to my desk because I have a little mixing desk for my music next to me and press a button. I realized today I have a foot pedal. So now
Oh,
I can go like this, I can go, "Oh!" No. I'm glad it's just one effect, right? Because if it at least it's just one. So we'll see what happens throughout the course of the boop, beep, boop. Fantastic.
that's fun.
Yeah, who would have thought that pedals would have that kind of use?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, welcome. Please do put in your requests in all capitals, and we will be randomly picking them. We tag them all and then randomly pick them, and we will when we call, if your name is called, just say hello in the chat. And we're taking, as we said in the introduction, you can see on the screen a wide range of requests where we can reasonably help you and help you for the highest good of all. If you're asking on behalf of a pet, even your home, or any other humans, please do request their permission first, and that will really help. Well, first of all, we won't do it unless you have their permission, and secondly, it'll really help the person because it's very risky to do this work for people if they don't agree, if they don't consent to it. Okay. Well, we'll get started with the safe space, and then we'll start working through your requests. And please do join us in the creation of the safe space today. So let's begin taking in a deep breath through the nose and breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. Continue to breathe deeply and calmly. And focus your attention now on the center of your heart, where your golden divine spark enters your human form. And from that golden light in the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head, up through the sky and the stars, all the way up to the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest frequency and dimension of Source, the source of love. Connecting into that feeling of oneness, unity, a feeling of home, unconditional love. Remain connected into Source and extend your light cord all the way down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time, from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards through the root of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. Remain connected into Gaia's heart as we send her so much love and gratitude, and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine, and into your heart once more. And now, this time, together with your light, your own light, the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention for this golden bubble boundary that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within your space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, and also Archangel Metatron to assist with Akashic records. And we ask of all of these beautiful beings we invite in for assistance with your healing, protection, clearing, and guidance, and also assistance with integration of today's messages and healings. Through space and time now, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us in our live streams and replays across both Viviane and I's channels, setting the intention that only energies and entities with our permission, with our highest good, love, and compassion can see us, act with us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. For Viviane and I invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia. And we're here to assist with your requests for quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, healings, predictions, and much more. Please do put your requests in capitals, and we will tag them and randomly pick them through the next almost couple of hours. Thank you, everyone. And welcome if you've joined us during the setup and before. You're still welcome. So thank you. Would you like to go first this week, Viviane?
Sure, yes.
I say this week like it's a kind of weekly show, twice a week.
Yeah, thank you, sure. All right, just a
Fantastic.
couple more came in, so just want to make sure everybody is here. A lot of requests are really great.
Wonderful. And I'll give you a second so I don't don't start untagging them as you tag them. It's so funny. You need like two buttons, and then we couldn't
Yeah,
quite do them. Oh no, we have the same buttons. I don't know.
this happened with my live stream with two of the ladies that we were trying to admit one to the stage, and we were both clicking at the same time. So the person appeared, disappeared, appeared, disappeared. It was so funny. Okay, so. All right.
Kelly S says musical interlude. That makes me want snacks. Right. For choosing the next request, please say hello in the chat.
Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Waiting for your reply. I'm sure you're here, but just let us know, please.
Sonia, are you here?
Okay, she's here. Great.
Yeah.
All right. Sonia's asking, please ask angels to bless my daughter-in-law, Natasha, that she will have healthy baby and do a healing and clearing of her morning sickness. I have received permission. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. For the blessing, I'm feeling that if it was me, I would do something like ask her guides, Natasha's guides, and Archangel Raphael to help. And one of us could do the healing clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Which would you like to do?
Okay, I'll connect it with the angels for the blessing. Thank you. Okay.
And I'm going to ask Sonia and Natasha to step forwards, and their guides and the archangels we've already invited in. I must admit, I've never looked into someone with morning sickness before.
Mhm.
It's really fascinating to see. And I've also never really felt it before, and I'm just being shown how that feels. So I'm drawn down to sacral chakra, womb, and solar plexus. And just bringing in source light into Natasha, the highest dimension of source above, to help soothe this very natural process. I see a chain reaction. It's a reaction between the sacral chakra, the womb, and then also up into the solar plexus. And there is a purging aspect to morning sickness, a releasing of energy. So as I scan through Natasha, she does feel clear. Just checking through. I'm going to bring in this source, love energy, into her womb. And her baby also. That's a beautiful baby, beautiful bright spark. And then allowing the energy to flow more freely and smoothly throughout Natasha. And then across her body, releasing anything that doesn't serve her highest good through the hands and feet and base of her spine into Mother Earth to be transmuted for the good of all. Okay. I hope that helps. Let me know how you get on, Viviane.
Thank you. I called on Archangel Raphael, and I called on Natasha's guardian angel. So there were this one on each side, and then their light expanded to cover her whole silhouette and then blended with her. So both the angel, her guardian angel, was a white light, and of course Archangel Raphael was emerald green light, and just asked for blessings of a healthy baby for you, Natasha. So
Wonderful.
mm-hmm.
Kelly S. The mystic next door says, you don't want to feel that, John. It's like, hey, you're right. Yeah, I really don't want to feel like that.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You can guess at how other people feel, but until you feel it yourself, or in my case, get a glimpse of what it's like. Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know my wife had a lot of morning sickness with all our kids, so my hat off to everyone that's ever been through it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I hope that helps. Let us know, Sonia, this week or another week, for your daughter-in-law, Natasha. I hope it helps her on her journey.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful baby. Okay. My turn to choose then.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, choosing the next request. And have I got them all? I think so. Yeah. It was good. 34 requests. 15 minutes in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The next request. Now, it's not just because of Diane's flag, right? I think you're still here, Diane, and you're saying, oh, it's the first time I've seen you live. But I'll say it anyway. Let us know if you hear it, Diane. Okay. And you're asking, yes, you're here. Hello. Can I please have a reading to see if I'm on the right path to Ascension, and if there's any messages from your guides? Thank you so much. Love, Dan from Ayrshire. Yay! Over on the West Coast. Okay, so let's ask Dan and your guides step forwards. It's quite funny. Two of Diane's guides are like, it's almost like a comedy routine. They're facing each other, scratching their heads, going, but there isn't a path or path to Ascension. Like they're making light of the fact that they don't feel that there's a specific series of steps or a, a linear journey, if you like, to your Ascension. And they're pointing at your heart, Diane, and they're saying it's all in here. It's all about you and your happiness. And they're showing me some heavy weights. So they're showing me visually it looks like a and this is just visually, I don't feel it's physical. There's a heavy weight over the top of your heart, and almost like these bricks like hanging down beneath you either side. These are weights you're carrying that are causing your heart to be heavy. These are things that have happened in your past. Regrets that you're being asked to let go of. I'm seeing some, because I'm asking like who or what or when. Oh, I'm just feeling that. Okay, please take that out of my heart. It's a mix of people close to you. I feel there's some work related things in there as well, but just that heaviness, you can encouraging you to let go. So there are, there's little rituals you can do or little ceremonies, if you like, for facing some of these lessons in your life. And you often hear me talk about the Ho'oponopono prayer, and that's a great way of facing these as well. Just even bringing these things back up, these memories, and down, saying, "Oh, yeah, oh my God, it's amazing. My heart is heavy." Thank you. So, if you have photos, or if it was a previous job you had, maybe there's even a bit of paper, like a salary statement, or just something physical or digital you can look at that reminds you of that, or even visit the place where it happened, and then just work through the steps of saying, I'm sorry that this happened. I forgive you. I love you. Thank you. I release you. And as you let it go, sometimes if it's an old photo or a bit of paper, or sometimes people write these things down and then burn them or put them in the rubbish. The idea is that once you've released it, also to reflect on any of the lessons or any of the actions you feel you'd like to take. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's just being, bearing witness to that and letting it go. And then for others, other examples, it might be important to be able to take an action. And Dan says, I always think I've healed, and then put the blue something comes up and reminds me I haven't. And says, thank you so much. Yeah, these things will keep coming up. They're cycles, right? So they'll keep cycling back, or a similar pattern. Will cycle back in your life until you're done with it. So that's why, yeah, out of the blue. Thanks. I only just got that. So yeah, they'll keep coming back in different ways until you forgive the past and let it go. Forgive yourself and forgive others. You don't need to accept what happened. You don't need to agree that was the best thing. What you need to do is face the fear of it and the fear of forgiving yourself and letting it go. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, when it comes to the ascension part of the question, I saw the guys. I heard moving on up, and then I saw them with their hands like this. So yeah, moving on up. When it comes to your ascension, I also saw clouds, and for you to look to the clouds for messages and signs. That you'd be connecting, getting signs that way. And I saw a feather after that, and it will be good for you to journal. And when it comes to the messages, it will be good for you to journal and to do a little shadow work. It will be very helpful for you as you continue to go forward on your journey and move on up and all that. And you need to uh, release a little and do a little shadow work. It will be helpful. So that's what I got for you, Diane.
Wonderful. Diane says, I seem obsessed with the sky just now, and I didn't know why. Yeah, the sky for you, Diane, is also a reflection of your heart. So it's a way of looking up into the sky and seeing inside of yourself. It's like a giant mirror for your heart. I wonder if that's why there's no chemtrails here for weeks now.
Yeah.
Because we cleared them, or maybe we're just rising up out of reality. Do you have any in your skies, Viviane?
Do I have? I'm sorry. Do I have
Any
what?
chemtrails in your skies?
No.
Yeah, they were going crazy just before they stopped. Like, you know, I wake up in the morning, be like 5 or 6. It looked like Diane's flag. You know, it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if that's how the St. Andrew's flag was created. So yeah, it's fascinating that and who would want chemtrails on their flag? But it is really fascinating to see the changes changing.
Yes.
And Dan says, "Wow, well, thank you so much. Moving on up, I shall go. Fantastic, Dan. Well done.
Wonderful. Okay, so it's my turn now.
Thank you. Thank you for your requests. Yeah, please put them in capitals, and we're tagging them and randomly picking them as we go.
Wow,
Please
we have 50 already.
Wow. Nice.
Okay.
You're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called.
Patty, please say hi in the chat.
I did just spot Patty's, not in capitals, but sometimes we're lucky or you're lucky, I don't know which, and pick them up. But yeah, just let us know, Patty, if you're still here.
Yeah, she's here.
Yes, fantastic.
So Patty's saying, good morning. Can I get a reading on where I am spiritually waking up as I feel something is holding me back? Okay.
So just asking Patty and our guides to step forwards. So I'm drawn to your heart, Patty, and your guide was going into a lot of detail, showing me how in previous lives you've had a very big open heart, and then the more fearful constraints that you have around your heart at this time, and how that's affecting your heart. It creates around your heart, Patty, around your heart chakra. If this is a sphere of your heart chakra, I see these wavy lines going around the outside, and it's imagine having a balloon and then putting a a bag around it. It's like it's constraining the inflation of this balloon. And so your heart is being, this is the holding you back part. And so I immediately asked the question, great. So what does Patty need to do to release this? And your guide started showing me lots of different things in your life. And these are the things that are uncertain. These are the lower vibration experiences that you're fearful of. Some things are anxieties about things that could happen in the future. There's a lot of different things in your life. I didn't see one single thing, but they all contribute to a feeling of lack of safety. I don't know, Patty, maybe you've already seen it. I did post a video earlier today about, it's the one about the predictions video, and it has like a sun and waves and stuff on the image. What's it called? The Ride the Roller Coaster video. That's it. And in that we do a little meditation about safety and in the context of chaos. And this is some of your lesson, is that you're learning. It's a theme for many of us, right? But for you, Patty, you're learning how to cultivate your safety within a chaotic world, within a fearful world. And it starts with these strong boundaries like we created at the start of today's session. And then also this nurturing of safety, the feeling of safety within your heart and your solar plexus. So even if you've watched a video previously about Ride the Roller Coaster, please do go back to it and try that meditation again. And I also posted for free the mainly inspired by you guys asking for it in the live stream, what was a premium video previously for guided meditation of cultivating your self-love. So please do keep a lookout for that. I'll post it again in the chat because I haven't posted any meditations yet. How about you, Viviane?
For you, Patty, I saw your heart wrapped in clear plastic, and it was like really tight around your heart. And then I saw you journaling to help release the, any worries and self-doubt and any, monkey mind that you may be experiencing. And then we'll see where's the other part. Yeah, so that is the holding back part of the reason why you feel like you're being held back.
Yeah, I heard, as you said, journaling. I heard from Patty's guide, you could write a letter, a love letter to your heart. What a lovely idea. And like, dear heart. And so it's a dear heart, just like a lover, you would describe here's 10 reasons why I love you, or 100 reasons why I love you. And it feels so lovely to practice.
That's wonderful. I like that.
Self-love cultivation meditation. I have this kind of Achilles heel, whereas when I'm typing, if you start talking to me, I start typing what you're saying.
Sorry.
It's like really poor multitasking. It's like, So I used to happen a lot when I was writing emails at work, and someone would come over and like, is that right? And I look at the screen like, what have I written? And they'd be often be complaining about the same person I was like writing an email, but it's like, I can't send that. But yeah, I hope that helps you, Patty. And there's the meditation. It must be my turn.
Yes.
Okay. You're listening to music by John Binney, available free on YouTube. Okay. Choose the next request. Stella G, let us know if you're here. Calling Stella G. Let us know if you're here. You're saying, please may I have a healing and clearing, might have edema, swelling.
Mm. Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
So just asking Adela, she and her guides to step forwards to assist with the healing and clearing at this time. Just a scan first. We can probably track it down, but if you want to let us know where this is in your body, where it's suspected, let us know.
Oh, legs.
I hadn't quite got down to the legs. The first message your guide said is this is a journey. It's a lesson in slowing down, which makes a lot of sense when it's your legs. And the feeling I have from you and your body is that you consciously don't want to slow down, and it's slowing down and resting. So whilst we can help with the healing and clearing, that the message is really important, which is that your body, the consciousness of your own body, is asking you to slow. And I feel that it's not to stop, it's actually to slow down. If you've ever heard me talk about this, about my experience, is slowing down to receive more. So when you lie down to go to sleep at night, you lay down to receive rest. We don't do the opposite, right? We don't go out and go for a run to rest. We do nothing to receive rest, to receive health, to nurture and cultivate ourselves. And I'm feeling from you, Adela, that you're about to type or are typing something that's like, but I've got like stuff to do. I've got work to do. How can I slow down?
And Adela, I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
I just want to ask if she's right-handed.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Because I was also called attention. My attention was brought to her right arm too, and I felt that heaviness, almost like also wanting to make her stop from making so many actions, I guess.
Yeah. And to be clear, our bodies will, mutiny, right? They will stop us in our tracks, and whether it's directly, a health condition or a disease,
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes an accident, right? We'll find ourselves in an accident. Like, how did that happen? I've done like that 1,000 times. I know from myself, it's why I get really clumsy when I'm tired. It's my body's like, stop it, John. Look, you can't even do this. Like, my phone. It's like, I hold that all the time, every day. Why am I dropping it now? So, because as I scan down your legs, your body's quite resistant. It's like, I don't want this cleared. I don't want this healed. I want Adela to slow down. So I don't know if there's anything we can do healing wise.
At first, I thought she was going to say arm, just because I was called. My attention was on her arm, at first, but it's part of it, part of the message.
What I would say, Adele, is that your body enjoys this conversation, enjoys hearing your body being spoken about, and I feel that's a really powerful thing to do. Is start that conversation with your body. Start that conversation each day. Even just once a day when you first wake up in the morning, it's a great start, right? How are you feeling? Oh, I feel tired. Maybe body, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel? I often stand in front of the mirror, place my hand on my heart. I'll say, John, I love you. John, I love you. John, I love you 3 times. Laugh a bit about it. And then I'll ask my body, well, how do you feel right now? and I reflect a bit about what a feeling I'm doing that day. And then, is that too much, too little? What do I need to look out for? What do I have unexpected levels of energy for? It's just a conversation. And it's another thing I do after significant tasks, such as I'll do it after this live stream. In fact, my body wants some more water just now. Hang on one moment. But definitely, a continued conversation is really powerful. And just be prepared for it's not always the answers we want, right? Sometimes we might feel we're letting others down when our body says, well, you just can't do that today. Like, don't do it. And then you do it. And if it's me, I end up with a migraine. I end up with, the repeating pattern of overexertion. So, or a grumpy, as I was last night, it was a tiring day, grumpy John, which no one enjoys. So, yeah, this is a really powerful message from your body. I felt, Viviane, the arms are next. Is like the body saying,
okay.
"You're not listening to me. I'll just escalate the condition." So I hope it helps you. Appreciate there's some tougher messages there that are helpful for you.
Yes.
I'm sending you so much love.
Okay, it's my turn now. Ooh, 60 requests already.
Wow, the lyric. You said everybody.
Yeah.
So Adele is asking, does it have anything to do with out-of-body travel and dreams? Okay, let me stop the music. Or just turn it down gently. I feel like I should be speaking in a voice like this with music in the background. When you're feeling tired, especially when you wake up in the morning and you're feeling tired, Della, just say before you go to sleep at night, place your hand on your heart and say, spirit guides, I'd like tonight off any dream time, travel, or missions. I'd like my body to rest. And that can really help you take a night off, take a break. And it can be a huge difference, right? You can even ask for the week off or whatever you want. It's up to you. Sorry, Viviane, I interrupted your selection.
Oh, no, that's okay. Right, select the next question here.
For choosing the next request, you fill in the chat if your name is called.
Hi, Emily Lawrence Bradley. Hi, Emily.
Oh yeah, what's changed about your audio this week, Viviane? It sounds much clearer.
Really? Oh, I haven't changed anything other than updated my browser.
Oh,
Needed them.
maybe that's it. Yeah, it's funny because often it'd be a lot of it. To be honest, I quite liked it'd be a lot of white noise,
White
and I kind of
noise.
liked it because it always felt like a portal to me. It's like
Yeah, the white noise happens still. It was happening yesterday.
and
Yeah.
I can just hear it, but it's like I think it's being cancelled out or filtered out. Emily's here. Hello, Emily. May I have a healing clearing for my asthma and whatever is making me feel ill?
Okay. I'm pulled to the area between the heart and the solar plexus right now.
I'm being shown a lot about the lungs and heart.
Mm-hmm.
And Emily's guide is telling me it's a message of fully opening up your lungs, fully opening up your heart to receive. And so some of the resistance, and this isn't, I'm not trying to somehow explain asthma. It's more just specifically for you, Emily, some of the resistance you have for opening up to this world is that I have this feeling of pollution in the air, and the pollution's the energy, right? It's the part, it's those uh, uh, air particles that are lower vibration. So the lower vibration energy stored in our atmosphere, that when you fully open up and inhale it, you inhale this too, that it's harder to fully open up to this life force, this prana, this air life energy. I'm just asking what you do with that, and that's I'm being shown, Viviane, that it's Emily does this swallowing, like her lungs and heart have learned to swallow and push that down. Okay, and that's a natural process to try and ground it, to try and release the energy. But it to me it looks like, instead of it kind of filtering gently down in maybe little raindrops, it's like big gulps. It's like these big chunks of energy that feel much more likely they're going to get stuck. When Emily's saying the nearby volcano erupted.
Yeah, it feels very, very heavy.
I'm just being shown it's so funny to witness this. Her guide showing a video of me on YouTube talking about how Gaia is releasing negative energy through volcanoes. And so there's this, understandably, Emily doesn't want to breathe that in, doesn't want to breathe in that negativity. And sorry, Viviane, how are you getting on between the heart and solar plexus? Do you see blockage?
I actually see this dark fog that's felt heavy in the space between the heart and the heart chakra and the solar plexus. I see this gray fog, and now I see little sparks of little red dots in this gray fog.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that can be grounded, or it has to be cleared away separately?
I was thinking about clearing it first.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel this. I feel this consciousness to this. Not necessarily initially, but there is now. You know, that it's built up enough to hold consciousness. Yeah. Do you want to clear it, and I could help just drain out the remaining energy to the lower chakras?
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. I wish my voice went as low as what is it, 8 hertz or something? Mother Earth's resonance field. That's what it feels like I'm trying to reach down to. Just helping ground that energy and release that through your hands and feet, and then most of it's coming out through the root chakra deep into earth. And just encouraging your body, Emily, to have this natural, continued release of anything that you're processing. It's quite interesting. There's a conscious aspect to this as well. I never really fully thought through this. I think it came up in a lightning question today in my other video, which was, there's 88. No, 92 in the live. A question came up about lightning, and lightning strikes apparently happening more frequently to people. And I was told that it was because people were, their souls at least, were volunteering to ground the energy, that it had to come through a human to fully ground. And it's a releasing of a lot of negative energy in the atmosphere. And this feels a similar theme for Emily. I didn't realize that it also applied to, lots of things that are coming through our air, including negative energy, and likely to for Emily Volcanic Ash. Okay. I hope that helps you, Emily. Thank you.
Yes.
And my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Viviane's quiet, and that means it's my turn. Except when we both sit there quietly. Okay, choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your request, your name is called. Samar, let us know if you're here. Samar Cheta. And Samar says hello. Hello, Samar. I was just interested in the lyrics. It says, change this world from our hearts, I think is what I'm singing. Maybe. Remember all the words. Okay, so you're asking Samar about, I want to ask my guides about my heart healing as I'm feeling stuck right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then some really lovely emojis. Thank you.
Heart healing.
It's funny, in those emojis, I just feel your heart, Samar. Beautiful energy. Thank you. So asking Samar to step forwards, guides. Talking to Samar's heart. I see some fear. The fear around the outside of your heart, Samar, is some of it's confidence and self-worth. So you're saying, I hear you saying, this is your heart speaking, saying, I'm not sure, Samar, I'm not sure if I can really help this world with this heart. And you're worried about fully stepping into your power, fully stepping into your superpowers. And you're worried about being hurt in this journey, especially helping others. You have your own journey, but then there's also and your own relationships. But to fully open, you're becoming aware of how you can help others with your heart. And your heart's showing me it can go really big. It's like this huge heart. I keep feeling the sun-sized, energy, this big heart. Your guide says it's really important, Samar, to remember why you came to this earth. And your heart is scared. So the reason I was shown a sun is because you remember what's it called when a sun goes supernova, right? When it goes before towards the end of a star's death, they can go supernova, and then they get really, really big, and then they collapse. And it's that feeling your heart saying, it's like, if I go really big, will I get hurt? If I really step into my power, will I be kind of, pop? Will I just like become unstable and hurt my heart? And I was shown that what you can do is really work with cultivating your self-love. So just like the core of a star, the core of your heart, you can really help focus on that cultivation. So when your heart's filled with love and filled with your own source love and you're expanding it out, then your heart feels supported. The outside of your heart, your superpowers and your gifts to help others with your heart feels fully fueled and supported. So very much a message of fill your cup first, and it'll really help you on your journey to feel more self-worth, to see how fully empowered, you absolutely feel it. You feel that stability and that self-love that you're looking for. So yeah, I would recommend the cultivating your self-love meditation, which is now free. How about you, Viviane? How did you get on?
Yeah, when I looked into the heart, I see the heart, and there's a very light fog around it.
Mhm.
So I feel like that when we were talking about the self doubt, maybe I thought that was
Yeah, it feels like
what I
a
was seeing.
fear energy.
Hmm.
And one thing I didn't mention was boundaries. The other way, I'm sure it's in there in the cultivate your self-love, but really strong boundaries really help you, because it's fine having a kind of one-sided conversation from the inside out to your heart saying, heart, we can do this. You're full of love and I love you. But you also, just like a loved one, you also have to protect your heart on the outside and say, I'm can't see my hands. um, on the
Hmm.
outside of your heart, as a boundary about 2 meters out around you, to create a safe space each day. And you get to choose, you get to define your own boundary, who comes in and out your life, who comes in and out your space. And when you make mistakes, have that conversation with your heart and say, sorry, I shouldn't have let that person in my heart or in my space again.
Hmm.
I'm updating my
Yes.
boundaries. I don't accept people that don't show me respect, or whatever it is that you
Yeah.
get to decide.
I saw you also holding your hand, placing your hand on your heart, and oh, I feel that I returned to the 0 point again. Yeah, I saw you placing your hand on your heart and talking to your heart, and sending love to your heart. And that'll be helpful. I ran some green light through the body and grounded the energy for you, Simone.
Yeah, the thank you for sharing about 0 point. I'm just typing free meditation. The Your guide is saying, Samar, it's all forwards. It's all a journey. Like, you are making progress. So even when your heart contracts, because your heart isn't super contracted now. Maybe it's because you feel happier being in the live stream, um, and happy we were connecting with you. Know that your heart is just as capable of going back into fear and then expanding open again. And it's really helpful to see the and feel the dynamics of it. That when it's not wrong for your heart to shrink in fear. It is a protection mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
It's more that when you're staying in that feeling of fear and lower vibration emotions such as shame, fear, anger, pain, that when you're stuck like that for a long time, these are the times where you want to really support your heart more, and with its strong boundaries, and help cultivate it. But know that in any given day when it's expanding and contracting, I could walk out of this lovely live stream and have a rough experience, and my heart would be like, like, it's always a challenge. In many respects, I feel in simple terms, our lives are all about learning how to keep an open heart and strong boundaries through the trauma and chaos and suffering we experience around us. Um, Planet Earth is not for the faint-hearted, but you have an incredibly strong
Yes.
heart, Samar.
Mm-hmm.
Great work. Oh yeah, I was kind of on a bit of a journey with posting meditations. There's the 14-day Spirit Guide Meditation Challenge, which is great for talking to spirit guides, learning your daily practice, etc. Samar, that you might find uh, the protection aspects of the 14-day Spirit Guide meditations for negative energy and entity protection and removal. Um, that helpful as well, because within that there's a video that takes you. It's a 1 hour session, takes you all the way through boundaries. And that feels really important. Because these are two sides of the same coin, the self-love on the inside and then the boundaries on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I've posted that as well just now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's my turn now. 67 requests so far.
I didn't see, someone was asking if there's any dark entity. No, I didn't see anything. But this is just a quick check. So there was nothing that stood out at this time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you find more, through those meditations, do come back either in the live stream or feel free to book a session with one of us. So sorry, Viviane, you were saying
It's my turn. I was just saying it's my turn now, and I said we have 67 requests.
Wow.
So, yeah, so now I'm ready to choose our next one.
We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your name is picked.
Carol Johnson, please say hi in the chat. This is earlier requests, so I just want to make sure you're here. Carol Johnson. And let's see. Oh, you're here. Wonderful. Thanks so much. Because it was as soon as you typed up here.
Yeah.
That's magic. Thank you. So hi. I was meditating at night to a video and was jolted awake and saw my deceased son in the room in a haze around him. He disappeared when I said his name. Can you explain? Okay.
Thank you, Carol. Sorry to hear about the loss of your son.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to ask you and your guides to come forwards and help explain this experience a bit more. So I feel you already know this part, and in part because you've also said it, that it is your son. It's the soul of your son. What I saw is that this is a reintroduction. It's a reintroduction of him now in spirit form. And as he came forwards, the reason for the haze, I also felt you haven't said this, but it felt like there was sparkles as well around him. And so when he appeared, he was saying hello. He was like, "Hello, I'm here." And the point of the disappearance is to show this disappearing. That he's in a different dimension now. He's in a different frequency to you. It's also to see how you react. So if you reacted in total fear and stopped it, never wanted to meditate again, then that would be a sign for him that perhaps you're not ready for it. However, it felt like you said his name and that he's like showing himself, that there is an interaction, that there's an openness to. There were sparkles, says Carol. There's an openness to the communication. So if you choose to, Carol, you can practice this again in meditation. You can recreate. It's funny, I'm getting something's tickling my arm. There's nothing in this airtight room. But yeah, you can just ask him to come forwards. And the way I do it is go into your meditation practice just as you normally do. You might even leave something out for him that reminds you of him, which is a great way of reconnecting with the energy. A photo or an object doesn't need to be right next to you, just something in your vicinity. And then place your hand on your heart and say it out loud. Say, remember those feelings, the memories of him, and that love you have still for him, and ask him to step forward. Say it out loud. Say his name and say, "I'd like you to step into this safe space and to show yourself." Or or be specific if you don't want to just see him. If you want a message from him, or to feel him again in your heart, or to feel a hug from him, you know, just make the request specific. Because if you're like me, sometimes I obsess about show me yourself, and actually I don't really care what you look like. I want to feel you. I want to hear you. I want to hold you again. So yeah, best of luck with that, Carol, and I hope you're able to continue to connect with your son as you wish to. How about you, Viviane?
Yes. Similar. I definitely got yeah, for sure there was your son visiting you and greeting you, and that you will experience that again. And I would just say with that, don't expect you'll be the same. You saw him. You may it will be you look different than this experience you had, but you will experience his presence again. So that's wonderful. And
Well, thank you, Carol.
mhm.
My turn.
Yes.
Yay! Great.
Yes. Sorry, I just had to show that real quick.
Another time. Wonderful. Thank you. Choosing next request.
Mhm.
There we go. Cherry Blossom. Lovely name. Let us know, Cherry Blossom, if you're here. And Carol was just saying, I was very surprised my heart was pounding. Yeah, it's
Mm.
I certainly feel that a lot. It's when I feel someone, whether it's one of very sadly many people in my current life that have died, or if it's I'm working with a client, I always feel in the heart first and foremost. So, uh, Cherry is here.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Cherry, for your request. She said, "May I request the healing for my left shoulder and joints in both of my hands, and also clearing of any negative entities attached to me, please and thank you."
Mhm.
Let's take a look. It's asking Cherry to step forwards. Your guides. I'm getting a lot. I'm trying to find ways to put this into words.
Mhm.
Okay. Can you go first, Viviane? Is that all right?
Sure, sure. At first, I looked into the shoulder and the hands. The hands were kind of like glowing and red for me to let me know of to me usually it's like shows inflammation, but what caught my attention really was the shoulder, left shoulder. I see something. It looks like it's made out of like leather, like a brown leather, dark brown leather, but it's on top of her shoulder and it's large and it feels like really heavy.
Hmm.
And what else is she?
Yeah.
Okay, left shoulder and joints on hands. So that's what I saw so far.
Yeah, I saw a, so this what I'm about to describe is a really important past life message to be witnessed by you, Cherry Blossom. And because I've asked so many times about this as I was shown it, why are we seeing this? So this, to put it in context, this is a past life experience, trauma that wants to make it to the surface. And I was shown you, and it's trigger warning for some people. This is a bit grim, so if you're please use your own judgment. You might want to mute us for a few minutes while I describe this. I saw you on an electric chair, and your both your arms are like strapped down to the chair, and your feet strapped. And then, as Viviane is saying, yes, there's also straps over your shoulders to hold you down. And I was showing you then going through this being electrocuted, and there was this the shock from your soul was the trauma embedded into your soul that's made its way into this lifetime was I really guilty of that, of what they said? And the clear message is no, you were not guilty. This was a false imprisonment. It does feel like someone lost their life in this, but they actually, and it's so tempting to me for me to just go and ask loads of questions about what happened and why and when, but that's not the message. The message for you is to know that those injuries from your past life, the past life trauma that's come forwards to now, is all about remembering and honoring that past life and saying to you and your soul, this was not my fault. This is not my doing. You haven't accrued any karma from that. In fact, those that did it against you did result in karmic debt. So that was the first key message. I did ask, is there something, forcing this memory on to Cherry Blossom as somehow like like a, a, an attack of some form? And the the trauma itself can attract, the wounding that still exists in this life can attract some negative entities, but no, there's nothing propagating on you. Your soul is saying, I think we're ready to remember this now, and I think we're ready to start that healing and the letting go. I'm just scanning Cherry Blossom's body now. I'm just feeling the energy in the heart. Archangel Raphael's guided me to Cherry Blossom's heart to check in on it.
Yeah, I see the heart. I see the heart being shattered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some. So the cycle, if you like, is that Cherry Blossom's worried. Her body, especially her heart, the most, is worried that this could happen again. And it's not the exact same trauma; it's the pattern. And it could be anything from lightning to something that hurts your heart. That it's not just all electrical based trauma. It's having to go through that trauma again that you're worried about. Your heart does feel stronger in this life. Just bringing source light into the center of your heart. I don't know how comfortable you'll feel doing this, Cherry Blossom. It's totally up to you. And yeah, Mangled Unicorn, you're right. It is a patch life witch wound, if you like. So the pattern repeats. To end the pattern fully, I do see you with, it seems that you've got like a picture of an electric chair. It's quite an old one, a wooden one. And if you take that picture and perform a short ceremony with it, what you're to do is really face that version of you on the chair and really send so much love at this time. And you can go through this shadow work, the thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, I forgive you, I release you. And it can be quite quick. It doesn't need to be, a long, drawn out experience for you. You, your lifetime that suffered that trauma knew that it wasn't guilty, that you weren't guilty. However, it wanted to be witnessed. No one in that lifetime got to witness the truth, just your past life and your soul. And so this is an opportunity for now you to bear witness. How are you getting on, Viviane?
I haven't, other than the seeing the heart being shattered, in that life, I haven't seen anything else for shattering.
Okay. Yeah, let me just help with, I'm just feeling my hand now, my left hand, with Arcane Director's help, just helping support your heart at this time, helping reinforce the integrity of your heart. So the outer sphere and also the core, and helping encourage all of your soul to come into your heart. And just helping nurture your heart more and reaching up and down with that source love energy, grounding into earth and up to your crown chakra. And it does feel that working through that little ceremony we heard of would really help your body. It'll allow your body to really release these shoulder joints and then your hands as well, those pains. Hope that helps you.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Cherry Blossom, for your request. And see if she has any more comments. Okay, I'm ready to select our next request.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Cherry Blossom. For choosing the next request, please say hello in the chat if name is called.
Garnet, please say hi if you're in the chat.
Garnet McLeary, are you here?
Okay, you're here. Great, thank you. So you're saying, okay, hi, John and hi, Viviane. John, he recommend. Okay, get some help. Okay.
I got some sort of
Okay.
not feeling good.
All right. Okay. Scan your body.
Thank you, Garnet. Yeah, if you want to share anything about the symptoms, about what you're not feeling good about, please do share it in the chat. It's up to you what you share, and we can get started. Just asking Garnet step forwards, your guides and higher self. I feel like it's a race on to flu fever, psychic attacks. I was like, I really wanted to say something before you typed anything. I was showing a direct line to look directly into your stomach and solar plexus. And yes, that I know there's some concern about a psychic attack as well, so it's something to look for. Um, it's also important for us to look at why you're experiencing the flu, because there's a lesson. Your body's trying to communicate something here as well. Being zoomed right into stomach. I don't understand yet what I'm seeing, or should I say why I'm seeing it. What I see is you know these old thermometers would be made of mercury, so the thermometer tube like a test tube shape, and then at the bottom the bulb part is down in the stomach. And I asked the first thing I asked is, what is that? And they said, well, it's mercury. It's a heavy metal, right? Um, and that it's poisonous. Is this physically mercury, or is this what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a psychic attack. It's an attempt to implant a being, to seed a negative entity within Garnet. I'm being shown to take this back out, up through the top of the head. I keep my whole nose is like the upper bridge of my nose is twitching away. I'll check on that also. What do you, before I take any action, what do you feel?
Yeah. I keep seeing in the solar plexus area this large. It's a it's like a orange, but it's like a fluorescent color orange, and it looks like it's being splattered. It's thick and almost like lava thick, and it keeps being splattered up. That kind of movement.
Like it's bubbling, like boiling and bubbling.
Yes. Keeps.
Yeah. I'm not seeing any evidence of what being's been doing this. Just, we can start taking this out. I just want to make sure that this is safe. Archangel Michael, can you do a check for us? Oh, yeah. Archangel Michael says, "Are you not surprised, John, when you create these safe spaces that there's an absence of these things when you come to do the work?" It's like, okay, that's good news. I would still like to understand, but let's first of all, I'll start with removing what I'm seeing as this test tube like shape.
Okay.
It's a vessel. So just taking this out. from the crown chakra. Otara ine turumo un tukoromo. Some Elvian like language to help relax your crown chakra. Atara ina inta ina. Taking this up. It's heavy. Shrinking it down. Yeah, there is a small entity right in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of a tequila worm you get in bottles.
Okay.
Archangel Michael, please return this to source or never return here again. Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna,
Go ahead. Yeah, there's still more to do.
yeah, I was just gonna start clearing this thick lava thing.
Thank you. And I'll check in on the rest of the body, the surrounding boundaries around garnets. And helping with the heart, I'm going to help bring back the integrity to your heart garnets. Some dragon-like language just help ignite that spark full in your heart once more to ignite your own protection from within. Just very gently. I felt that in my heart a little flutter. Okay.
That's good because the heart I was going to say heart. Just it's great that you did that. Thank you. So
Thank you.
just ran golden light through his body and grounded the energy. He's saying he's burning up. Please do drink lots of water, Garnet.
Yeah, drink as much water as it feels right for you and do get plenty of rest.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel you'll also benefit from these meditations. In fact, do them the first one tonight before you go to sleep. And this will help keep you protected. Negativity removal free meditations. And hope that helps. Yeah, that's quite a lot of work, and it's a lot to do in a live stream. I say a lot of work. I mean, it takes significant energy both from you and from us. But I hope it helps you. And if you're still struggling, and you do feel, especially after completing some of these meditations, if you're still struggling, then please do book a session with myself or Viviane, whatever resonates with you. Yeah, sending you so much love. And I wanted to answer a question from Bernadette, who's saying, how do you hear Archangel Michael? How do you hear Archangel Michael, Viviane?
I get it. To me, it's like a thought. I don't hear like a disembodied voice. It's in my thoughts. How about you?
Yeah, I'd say, in short, it took me quite a few years to develop what I would describe as conversational chats.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel it's similar to humans and human relationships where you feel you can talk freely with an old friend. And that to begin with, it would be almost a bit like a silent movie. Like I'd invite Archangel Michael in and I'd see him do some stuff, sense he did some stuff, almost like could you take a look at someone's heart? And then I'd get this feeling of like whether he did or didn't, and that was it.
Mhm.
And then just
Mhm.
gradually overdoing it, doing a couple of sessions for clients every week for a few years. Then it started to become more, oh, here's Archangel Michael. That's his energy. That's what it feels like. I just
Mhm.
talking with him. And yeah, now I do feel it's beyond, for me, it's now beyond the just a kind of thought or telepathic. It feels much more conversational, and in that he'll say things to me unprompted, which I always felt that it was always me asking before, and I get like a yes
Mhm.
or no before. But it's definitely an evolution, and it just takes practice. I feel we can all do it. Um, and plus, maybe we all have our kind of favorites, our favorite beings, not just archangels, but favorite beings. And I have a lot of past life experience with Archangel Michael, so
Yes.
we go way back.
Yeah.
But I hope that helps. I know a lot of what I've just said. Oh, Bernadette says he's a famous angel, lol. Across many cultures, he is known. That's true. Yeah, many angels are, Archangel Michael included. One of the funniest things perspectives I saw, or I think it was a YouTube video. Someone was talking about that Archangel Michael is a space force. That it's not just like one being. It's like the name of a space force. And I was like, I quite like that too. I feel we all get to choose our own perceptions of truths.
Mhm. Yes. Wonderful.
And Garnett was just saying, I've left myself wide open and vulnerable. Got to got to close the hole. Yeah, I think definitely continuing to build your daily protection will really help you in strong boundaries. And that meditation um, link that I sent you for the 14 days, it includes some strong boundaries, not just in the meditations themselves, but one dedicated just to the boundaries. Um, and but Bernadette says he's always the first I call upon. Is it true they don't have a gender? You'd have to ask them that. I mean, I can give you my opinion. For example, I had a client session recently, and I felt the dominant energy was male. And then the guide said, "Why do you care, John? Like, why do you care what gender I am? Why do I have to have a label?" And it's like,
Mhm.
that's true. They weren't an archangel, but they were very high vibration. And it's like, yeah, because I don't feel my soul has a gender. And I feel many beings don't really consider a gender either relevant or important. They're often they'll kind of put their own dominant energy first, whether it's we would label it as divine feminine or masculine or a mix thereof, and it can change. Like, and I'm sure you feel that in me as well, in us all.
I think your background noise is back. I can hear my computer, my fan on my laptop fan, I guess.
Um, Bernadette says she wants to be an angel. You are an angel. Um, you came to Earth. This is what we feel like on Earth. Is it my turn then?
Yes.
Surprising ending to a song. Okay. Choosing the next request. Oh, oops. Oh, loyal mom, are you here? Let us know if you're here, loyal mom.
And Bernadette, I just heard that song. You must have been talking to an angel.
Oh yeah. Just talking to an angel.
A beautiful Annie Lennox voice.
Yeah, I think I grew up with. I'm sure my parents used to play it over and over, and then I think I stole the tape.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, she has a song that's called "The Miracle of Love" that I think is really beautiful.
Fantastic. Loyal Mom's here.
Okay, good.
So you're asking any messages from your spirit team, if any, please. A general healing, cleansing, balancing would be much appreciated.
Okay,
Would you like to do messages or healing, cleansing, balancing?
I'll go for the messages this time.
Ah,
Thank you. Sorry, can you go
why did I
back to the.
ask? It's absolutely fine. I'm just joking. Um, okay. What I see, and I'll stop talking about the reading part in a minute, but I just saw lots of energy from others stuck to you, loyal mom. It's like what are they called? You know, the little it's like the plants that have these little kind of bobbles on them, and they stick to you. They stick to your clothing and everything.
Oh, you're
These sort of like this bobbly, sticky energy from others. These are all the times that people kind of just dump their emotions on you. They're like, oh, I've had such a terrible day, and this thing and that thing and this person and that thing, and it's like sticking on you. So I'll be quiet and start clearing this out. Clearing chakra by chakra. Okay. Here again. And just scanning across your whole body and clearing anything that doesn't serve your highest good. There's quite a lot through all your chakras. Time to serve Respiratory again. There was some stuck in my hand. That was quite nasty. Okay, there was a desire for the energy that was stuck to you, loyal mom, to want to connect across your body. So that felt really dark. It felt that if you have almost enough mass, that eventually it would kind of join together. That was still some way off, but it
1 sec. I'm hearing you. I just want to do something.
okay. But I hope that helps clear you. And yeah, I would recommend further developing your boundaries, loyal mom, to help prevent. It's like some people are intentionally, and some people are close to you. They're intentionally offloading their energy onto you. And in that respect, it's kind of like a form of an attack, right? You might feel in the moment compassion and feel sorry for someone, but the moment it feels icky and sticky and feels like they're literally taking energy off them and putting it on you, it's time to like draw a boundary, right? At least that's my advice. You get to choose your own boundaries. Did you get an Amazon delivery?
Oh, I heard it was not my door. I heard it and thought it was my door. And for you, loyal mom, I saw you're tying like your running shoes, and then you start running, like really really fast, and then stopped, exhausted. And then I heard, do it at your own pace. That was, let's see, part of the message that I got for you.
That's lovely.
Yeah, do it at your own pace. You don't have to run. Faster is not better. That was the message. Faster and always better.
Yeah, I love the phrase, the tortoise and the hare, slow and steady wins the race. I think the funniest thing is when we say that's like, sounds really good, and they're like, how do we do it? Well, you slow down.
Yeah. So that was helpful to you, loyal mom.
Yeah, thank you.
Now it's my turn. Okay.
You're choosing the next request. If you're chosen, say hello in the chat.
Okay.
That was far too much fun. Myself. I feel like, oh, I'm listening to myself singing on a live stream, singing along to myself and people. So self.
Linda Boris, please say hi if you're here. I guess, well, it must be you probably. Yeah, I just typed this a couple minutes ago. But say hi in the chat, please. Make sure. Okay, you're here. Great. So, okay, you're saying, thank you, much appreciated. What do you see about my finances? Do you see improving a great deal in the next month or two?
Cool. I like this question.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda. Asking Linda and your guides to step forwards. I haven't opened the Akashic records of you at all, because we
No,
could do.
not yet.
You just ask for Linda, the guides, her guides, and Archangel Metatron to help open the Akashic records. Open the Akashic records. Open the Akashic records. To help us for the next 2-3 months. I so wish I had props for this. A little selection of random items. So I saw this golden star, and I could almost draw it. It's in an envelope-sized card, and there's a star on it. Just a kind of yellow cartoon-like star that someone's sketched, and it's a gift of abundance. And your guide said really clearly to me, said, you won't get this unless you believe in it. So it's like this kind of impossible thing of like, believe in what? I can't tell you, but you've got to really work on your solar plexus in particular, and that's what the star is a reflection of. It's a reflection of, at the moment you have this fear, a clenching of your solar plexus. So you're closing yourself to receiving abundance, and so the more you can believe in this coming to you, the more you'll open yourself up to receiving what I can only describe in human terms as an unexpected gift of abundance. And it is a karmic repayment. This doesn't feel like, it's not a gift from someone you know. and it is abundance that's, for some it would be life changing. For others, depends what you do with the money, right? And it is money.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure I had some practices for attracting abundance. I'm sure there's some meditations for it. I'll see if I can dig one out.
Mm-hmm.
What did you get, Viviane?
Oh, I saw a golden bowl with golden coins, so that's definitely a great sign. And then I saw, after a few seconds, I saw hands touching the bowl. So, meaning it's within your reach. That's what I got the message for
Lovely.
you, Linda.
I just literally searched on my channel for abundance, and it's like, oh, I've already done an abundance meditation. There it goes. That's in the link. It says for solar plexus healing and clearing.
Mm-hmm.
What a great idea, John. I should do that. I don't remember it all, but I hope that helps you, Linda, and anyone else that's looking to open up for abundance. I must admit, it took me quite a while personally to get my head around how my body and how I feel inside directly affects my life. In this case, my abundance. Yeah, it's quite astounding. Some of the recent experiences would be, for example, I've been going through answering a lot of comments in videos. And so if I get tired and I tire myself out answering lots of comments, I get tired and my solar plexus contracts. And then when I post a new video, I don't get as many views, right? Because the universe is like, he's too tired for all those comments. So it's like, oh, it's because my body's because I'm tired. So I don't know if you'll go on YouTube and get someone saying to you, hey, want more views on your YouTube channel? Get more rest. But it's real, right? That it's all about you. So I hope that helps you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see your turn.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd forgotten. I was just pleased to still be talking what I think might be coherently. Okay, choosing the next request. Just me. Or Kim Sanchez. Let us know if you're here. And your request is really intriguing. Kim Sanchez, are you here? Let us know if you're here. Kim is here. That's just me. Fantastic. Thank you. And you're saying, hello, Kim. What past life experiences have brought me into this lifetime? My spiritual path seems to be at my core. Thank you so much, Kim Sanchez. Okay, let's ask your guides and higher self to step forward. Wow, okay. What I'm about to describe just was played in this like beautiful panoramic cinema movie style vision. It was just like missing theme tune music. It was incredible. So the spiritual path part for me just exploded, which was this. I saw you. It felt that it was in the Himalayas. The point is that and it's not the only high up lifetime that you've had, high up in altitude. And you're walking this path, and the person in front of you is now one of your guides. At that time was one of your masters. And so you're following them. You felt in that particular lifetime, you felt that you're a Tibetan monk. But I feel like there's a bit of a trend here of high up places and learning, like getting closer to God, to source, like whatever your belief system was in that lifetime. And what you're as you're walking along this high mountain pass, you're looking down and you see a village, and you see there's a village there's a lot of noise going on, and there's some fires, and like it felt almost like a partying, but a bit of destruction going on at the same time. And your master in this case, stops you in the path and turns to you and says, "You do know you've got to go down there one day and face it. You've got to go down there and face what it's like down on the ground, not just up here in this beautiful Zen-like experience up on the mountains." So here you are, Kim. You came down to the party. Welcome to planet Earth and our party of mayhem and sadly destruction. But here you are on your journey, like gradually making your way back up. Many of us choose this, but it does feel that you're a big part of your path. At the core is becoming that human again, becoming that part of you that is all the chaos, all the fear, reconnecting with that, as well as continuing back up on your ascension journey. And it's very much a path that themes with us that many of us follow. I feel what's more unique with you, Kim, is that you're being encouraged to be around people that aren't necessarily on their paths, right? And it's not, you don't need to wake them up. You don't need to convince them that it's a good idea to do it or not. You just need to be around them for your own benefits, so that you can practice and put into practice holding these high vibrations, strong boundaries, and an open heart in a chaotic world. And you've chosen the perfect planet. So I hope that helps you. That was a big journey. How about you, Viviane?
I saw the top of the mountains when you talk about the Himalayas. I saw actually before that, the Akashic Records book was open, and I saw golden light from the top of the pages going higher up, and then I saw the view of the mountains. The top of the mountains was really beautiful. I did not see people, but it felt like I was there, just witnessing the top of the mountains.
Oh, lovely. I hope that helps, Kim.
So that'll be my turn now. We got 85 requests today.
Choosing the next request, please say hello in the chat. If your name is called.
Dory Angel. Please say hi in the chat if you're here.
I am so tempted to play with other effects.
Oh, she's here. Great.
To me.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm too busy mucking around. Is Dora here? Yes. Dora,
Yes.
fantastic. And you've said, hello, perfect souls, new here. Happy to catch the live question. I fear truly deep channeling, but want to speak what my guides want the world to hear. How do I get over this to truly help others? Wonderful question. So let's ask your guides to step forwards with your higher self, Dora. Being shown one of your guides is very animated and passionate about this, and is busy showing me your connection with your crown chakra and them. Okay, so the first practice I was shown is you're being encouraged to build a strong connection with your guide, and perhaps you'd like to choose one of your guides. I can see if I can get a name from this one because they're so like they're like right in my face, saying this is what Dory needs to do. So the first thing is know that you're going on a journey, and so some of your fear is how to describe it. What I saw in your crown chakra is quite a thick, an open, like a broad pipe, if you like, that allows this significant amount of information to come through. You've had in past lives, maybe even in this life, but in past lives for sure, you've had difficult encounters with other beings who try and control you, who try and manipulate you. And you've also had noise from other beings. So the first thing I was shown is choose one guide, work with them, and first of all, build up a communication where you're speaking out loud what they share. And then the next, so this is all a trust building exercise, right? So the purpose is for you to trust that it's definitely your guide. And the point of doing it daily is that you're building up trust that you feel that that guide has your best interests at heart, that you feel that this is all going in the right direction, and that it feels good for you. So the second step after doing that daily practice of speaking out loud is then to begin to I describe it as almost a mirroring of what they're saying. So not fully letting your guide step into you, because this is where you're trying to get to. You're trying to allow your guide to fully step into you to speak. Just like when you watch me doing, like I posted today, another video channeling Gaia, for example, who I channel a lot. To allow a being to fully step into you, it's great to have stepping stones on the journey. So the next one is like kind of relaying messages almost conversationally. So they say something, you say it out loud. They say something, you say it out loud. Writing it down is also helpful. And then the next step after that is within a safe space, and only with that guide that you're happy to do this, asking them to step into you for a specific purpose. So, when they step into you, just before they do, say out loud the intention, say, I want you to share a message through me for the highest good of all. Or I want a message about this specifically. And to then step back out of you when you're done. And so this is about building a trust and a practice that is supportive. The Talk to Your Spirit Guide meditations challenge is a good foundation for this. And I feel that especially the boundaries, a lot of the fear you have is about boundaries. You've had bad experiences, like many people. I mean, to be honest, the worst experience really that people have with channeling is when they unwittingly and naively are channeling something that doesn't have their highest good and is using them to get to other people. Because channeling is a great way for a more low vibration being to mask its hide behind your light, darkness hidden by light. So I'll post that in those free meditations again. How did you get on, Viviane?
Hi, Dory. I got initially a message that there was a little bit of fear. I heard fear of ridicule, fear of being judged, fear of what others may think. But that wasn't really very strong afterwards, because I saw your heart. I saw your meditation, and then your heart, the image of your heart with double doors opening. And then after that, I saw you touching your heart and saying, I wrote down here, you saying, I trust my heart and I am protected. And that was, you feeling ready to do the channel, do the channeling with that. Trusting your heart, and that feeling of being protected, and you're ready and to be open and connect to your guides. She's saying, yeah, feeling past lives. I have had that too. Yes.
The other thing you can do, I was just showing, like I felt that in my heart just as you were saying it, Viviane.
Mm-hmm.
Heart like fluttering, this kind of slight, feeling of panic when you're like, oh, like I'm not sure what's in me. I'm not sure what I've actually let in. One practice you can do, Dory, and everyone can do this, right? Is watch videos of people channeling. Maybe watch my videos by John Binney. No, watch a video where you see someone channeling, and you may want to create a safe space before you do it. If you're watching a few different people, and set the intention you don't want to receive their messages. What you want to do is feel into the energy of what is they are channeling. And there's some famous ones like Bashir and others, right? You can try this, put your hand on your heart and ask, what is the intention of this being that is channeling through this human? What is the intention of the human? And allow your heart to answer. And I feel it'd be really helpful for you, Dory, because some of your anxiety about it is that there are lots of people doing this really badly, right? And it would never be helpful for me to name anyone. And some people are doing it consciously, some people are doing it subconsciously. And I guess the perfect storm is someone that believes that they're doing it all for the right reasons, but they actually have something very negative influencing them. So yeah, do try some of this, and you can take some notes and really practice your own discernment to hone your own heart. So hope that helps you.
Mm-hmm.
And also teach it. You can also come along and join the Higher Self Foundational training that starts in October. I haven't quite started advertising for it yet, but I teach it in a little bit in that course, and then it allows you to go into the intermediate training, which I'm running just now, where I do teach channeling. Well, that's us. Thank you so much, everyone, for all your requests, and thank you everyone that came along today. It's been a pleasure to support you, and thank you, Viviane.
Thank you, John.
I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session, and asking all of us to step outside of the session space and remain in our individual protective bubbles for as long as we choose. So close the session space down and return to Source. Or never return here again. Please drink as much water as it feels right for you. Get plenty of rest. Check out Viviane's channel. Subscribe. Do check out our websites if either of us resonate with you, and feel free to book us for a one-to-one session or donate or whatever feels right. And we'll be back on Monday.
We'll be back on Monday. Have off on Thursday next week, but we'll be back on Monday and then back to normal schedule.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay,
Take care. Thank
Bye,
you. Sending so much
everyone.
love. Goodbye. Goodbye.